LLC. Man, tell ya, I never get used to the parts. So many parts, so many parts. Man, so we're doing a swap job. So what we're doing is right now, this PC has to come out of its case due to the fact that it's going to overheat. It's having problems. Hard drive skipping. It's having all kinds of issues. So it has to come out of the case. I was going to basically go out and get myself a PC case, throw everything into it, do a nice mod job on it. But again, that's too easy. I want to do something a little more complicated. So we decided we're going to build this rack right here and turn it into like a frozen PC rack. Something really cool, do a little mod job, ice on it, make it look real nice. So what we have right here, this is the Dell PC. I'm actually getting ready to remove the heat sink and the graphic card, which is in hard drive here. Heat sink, video card there, and I think heat sink should be on the floor over there. All right, so let me snap my case on here so we can get started on this little adventure. I've already started already. I had to go in, and this liquid cooling system was a little bit different because the other one came with the fans already installed. We had to install the fans on this one. And this one basically doesn't come with that bridge unit that allows you to connect everything together and daisy chain it in. Pretty much you're gonna have to figure that out yourself. And as I said before, PC builds are not hard. It does look complicated because all these parts on the table, but it's not hard to do. It really isn't. It's more like a memory. You got to memorize all your parts, what goes where and for what. So right now, I can see the thermal paste on this wasn't changed out because you know you have to change the thermal paste out, right? You have to do that. Let me get around this monstrosity of parts we got in here. There is right here. This is the heat sink for it, right there. Man, I don't know why they put these heat sinks on gaming systems. Bad idea. Look at the dirt we have in there. That's why I told you at the end of the day, you're going to have to take apart your system. Guys, at the end of the day, you have console. Again, you're going to be voiding your warranty because you have to go into those things and you have to clean them up. You see this? This is right here. This sits right here. That's the heat sink that goes right on top of my CPU. Do you see how much dirt that a heat sink can collect down through time? This is why you have to go into your PS5 system or Xbox system. Even though you don't want to, you got to go past the warranty. You got to clean them out because what happens is those little ports they put in there to blow that cool air down there, it's just going to blow dust down there too. Even if you do clean out the fan, you're still going to get dust in there. You're going to get dust. It's going to get down in there nice and deep. And this is going to clog up these holes. It's going to make it hard for the system to cool down. And then, nope, system's going to burn out on you. So you still got to go in there and clean that. All right, so there's our chip right there. That's what we're trying to get to. We got 4 DIMM slots. This is what I like about these boards. They have 4 DIMMs. This only has 2 on this side right here. Of course, we're going to have to put 8 in here for the time being, but don't worry about it. We got new, I got already ordered new RAM coming in. So I'm going to pull these out right here. Now, if you don't want to basically go to the whole case route. You want to keep everything intact. Very easy to upgrade these. You can get these PCs for roughly around like $150. Go get yourself one of the NVIDIA 1050s and drop one of these in here, low profile, which is what you want to get. And you get one of those and you can run this perfectly fine off a lot of cool applications, but keep in mind your system will overheat. After a while, it does. If you play some hardcore games, you'll have overheating issues. All right, so this is 4. These are both 4 right here. These are both 4 gigs. So we're going to put 8 on there for right now. I know it's pretty low, but we got upgrades coming through. All right, and this is right here. That's my CPU right there. So I'm going to swing this around and get access to it so we can clean it down. Got some of the alcohol for cleaning down. And we got our thermal paste over there, an Arctic 5. I'd like to get the Arctic 7, but we didn't get the Arctic 7. All right, so you guys see like so. There you go. Ooh, it works. You can see me from here. That definitely works. Hello. All right, so these are alcohol pads right here. Very easy to do. Very easy to clean your CPU. And you're going to have to do this often. Not often, but sorry about that. Not often when I say that. You got to go in once in a while. You got to clean this down. All right, so wipe this down so it's nice and clean. I know you had to do this twice because the first time I couldn't get the clamp down. So look at that, man. That comes up nice and clean. Sorry about this. If you're seeing these on my arms, I just came out of the hospital. Had a little incident. So basically, my leg swelled up a little bit. And I had to go in, basically near the ankle area. And I had to go to the hospital and get it looked at. And good thing about it is my health is actually extremely good, which I didn't know that. So yeah, I just came from the hospital. And yeah, they went and ran some tests on my chest and all that. Make sure it was all hard, no blood clots, nothing popping up. No, everything came back good. It's just that basically I'm eating too much salt. So yeah, the bags of chips I've been eating every day, bad idea. So guess what? No more chips for a while. So that's gone. So yeah, too much salt can basically cause you to have your legs swell up a little bit. So yeah, I was eating a bag of Doritos, 2 bags of the small bag of Doritos every day. So not good. So no more chips for a while. So I got to find something else to snack on with no salt. No high blood pressure, by the way. No high blood pressure. No sugar problems. Heart looking perfectly fine. Lungs are fantastic, and everything's good. So yeah, I'm in good shape for 56 years old. Freaking love it. But anyway, so yeah, that's why I said it pays. That's the thing about it. I don't eat healthy. I really don't. But I do exercise a lot. I do exercise between 6 to 7 times a week. 7 days a week. I do exercise 7 days a week and about twice a day. So yeah, and I do a lot of walking, but then consuming all the salt, not good at all, period. So yeah, I came out pretty good. I think this one was for the IV, and I don't know what this one was for. Oh, this is for blood. We just literally had that conversation about what they do with the blood when they take it. I literally had to ask that question, like, just going to some kind of like eBay vampire setup, like, you know? They're like, no, it's not for that. Shh, not supposed to know. But anyway, yeah. There we go. So I'm like, man, that was it with just salt intake. And they're like, yeah, you're eating too much salt. You can't eat that much salt. You're eating way too much. So you're going to have to calm down on that. So that's good. Yeah, like who just comes out of the hospital and basically goes back to work? I do. I told you, I like what I do for a living. I couldn't imagine. I was sitting there thinking that, oh man, I could be sitting there waiting for the doctor to come back. I could be doing this and doing that. I'm getting this done. I like to work. Yeah, same thing. Go see a doctor. Go see my doctor. I've seen a doctor in 4 years. So you want me to go in and go see a primary doctor and all that stuff, just to tell me the same thing. You're eating too much salt. Yeah. But yeah, no more salt for a while. Gotta give it up for a bit. All right, I'm gonna pull this piece up right here. Woo! Bam! That's not gonna cause any damage, by the way, so don't freak out. You're pulling this up and it pops up, it's because there's pressure down. Do not freak out. And we're gonna grab our CPU off of here. Should be getting it from the corner. Come on, baby, be nice to me. Be nice. Woo! Yeah, I've got our CPU. Bam! That's sexy. All right, let's go over here. I got boots on, so I stay grounded because we got carpet up in this dip. Let me make sure we're good to go. So, you can see me on this side over here. There we go. Get the screw out of the way. But we don't need that there anymore. Come on, let's be nice here. Let's get all this stuff from out of here over there. Thank you. All right, so we should have popped this open ahead of time so we'd have this open by the time we grab the CPU, but Mr. Berger's not thinking correctly. All right, so let me get this moved over. Let me see. Okay, bring that back. Put this up. Come on. Work with me. Don't fight me on this. We're all working for the same cause. Better stuff. There we go. That's up. Woo! Got all that in there. Don't worry about bending anything. See right here where that tab says right there on the corner. You're going to see the same thing right here on your corner. Tell you exactly where to put it in at. Just like that. Make sure we got this right. It's fitting there nicely. Right there on the tab. Good. Because it fit there nice. It'll show you exactly where it goes at. Right there. Can't miss it. It's right there. It'll tell you. It's nice and pointy. Let me get a little alcohol on that. Another rub on that. Just in case. Let me make sure. I know. Let me make sure. Yep. I'm right. It's right there. Yep. Oh. We're not being nice. We're not being nice. There we go. Fighting a little bit. There we go. You'll notice because the pins on this side will be shorter. They'll slant a little bit. That's how you know it belongs there. And the pins also slant on the side of the CPU. Gives it like a little cutoff right there. It's a square, but you see it cut off a little bit. And that's how you know. People get terrified and think you're going to basically bend your pins. You're not going to wreck it. So you just look at it, it'll show you right where it's at. Alright, now. Oh, hello, you can see me from here. Are you guys crooked? No, you're straight, okay. So then we're going to close this up. Oh, don't do that. Whatever you do, don't do that. We got to lift that part up there right there. Because we got to bring this down. We got to lock it underneath of it. This has got to come up. Right here. Alright. I'll just take it out, that whole piece right there. And we're going to bring this down. And we have to get this piece back in here. You're freaking out. Don't freak out. You're good. Okay. Twist it in. Twist in there nicely. Then you're going to push this down. Don't worry about it. You're not going to snap or break anything. Bring it back and lock it in. Boom. That's it. You're already set up. Everything's nice and tight. Looking right. There we go. That's it. That's all it takes to install a CPU. And you do this basically when you're installing brand new CPUs in. Check your board. See the highest you can put on there. Go in there, grab one, put it in exactly the same way I showed you. Very easy to do. Not hard at all. I know it looks intimidating, all the parts and stuff look intimidating, but it's not. It's not that hard. It really isn't. You'll be building PCs in no time at all, man. All types of them. You do get addicted to it. After a while, you turn around, you'll have like 10 sitting up there in front of you staring in your face like, ooh, I think I've gone too far. Alright, so that's done. Next stage is the liquid cooling system, and this one's a little bit different. This is going to be fun. Make sure we got the one that spaces up the one we need. This one work? Nope. That's not for that one. Let's check out this one. Is this one going to work? Yes. This is going to work perfectly. So this is the one that goes to this right here. You'll know automatically from the door. And then you'll get these pieces like this. This will fit over top this. It'll connect into these right here. You'll have 4 prongs on the unit. The first bracket will have 4 prongs that will fit underneath the bottom of it. These pieces will cap over top of it. Let me show you real quick. You can see a little better. Sorry about that. So you'll have 4 prongs that'll push up. If you're modding your PS5 system, you want to add liquid cooling system or your Xbox system, very easy to do. So you see right here, you'll have 4 of these prongs that'll pop up. You push them under. You go to the back of the board, you push them through, and then you put these pieces right here. This will allow it to hold in place so it doesn't slide back out. And then once that's done, you take your copper block, fit this around your copper block there, push it down on top of this, and you just lock it in place. I'll show you. Same thing. You got one of the beautiful thing about your motherboards is you got the 4 holes in there that will allow you to modify it to liquid cooling system if you want to do it that way. All right, let's get some thermal paste. I like the Arctic. Some people may want to go with liquid metal, but I like the Arctic. It really doesn't make a difference because to tell you the truth, we're going to add a refrigeration unit on top of this, so it's going to stay nice and frosty, so you don't have to worry about all that. All right, let's get this out of here. Now, I like to put the little dab in. Just a little dab right there. That's what I like to do. I don't do the X. Some people smear it around. I don't do that. I put that in. It covers up pipes nicely. All right. Now we got our liquid cooling system over here. Let me grab all my parts, everything I need, and get that done. Move everything to the side. You're missing one. Where is the other one? Oh, here we go. Constantly, you kept rolling off the table. I don't know why. It's like they were trying to escape me. All right. Let's get this right here. Change your heads. I work better when my table's a mess. No, you know, I know I try to stay organized, but when I'm building something, I don't know why. I work better when everything's a mess. It works for me. All right, this is our liquid cooling system we're installing in. There we go. Man, this will look beautiful on the PS5. Hopefully, one day, if they do, I can't say I'm giving up on consoles right now. I can't, because there's so much stuff, man, coming out. I just got to be patient and wait, you know. Who knows? I might be able to get one, who not. I'm doing a modded console system. I do. And I mod the PS. I want to kind of mod all of them, but just got to wait and see what happens with these freaking scalpers right now. Well, that's rough. So, right now, I can run PC right now, but right now, we'd like to do a console system mod. PS5 is available. I just might mod one of those. Alright, so let me see. This doesn't fit here, sorry. Let me get an idea. Oh, I see. Woo, look at that. Look at that bronze. Look at that. Ooh, that's going to be extra. It's going to look beautiful. At the end of the day, you got to love parts at the end of the day. You have to love parts. The parts are extra sexy. Love parts. Alright, come on. Are we going in there? Oh, we're locking in. Oh, yes. So, okay, let me show you real quick. So this basically, you drop it on top of it, turn it to the side. Sorry, got the phone turned to the side. You lock it on the side and you turn it and it locks in place. Locks in place. Freaking love that. Gotta love it. I think I'm going to definitely go with these liquid cooling systems because, man, much easier than the other one. The other one had a fight with that one. Alright, so, ooh, that's beautiful. Alright, so let's see how we're going to mount this in because I got to put this over here, like so. Alright, and then it's going to have to land here. Right there. Yeah, because I got to do it this way instead than the other way. Alright, so it's going this way. Alright, so we're going to drop it in on top. Right there. Get the other one to drop in there. Come on, let's be nice. Let's be nice. Let's be nice. Let's not fight me on this one. Alright. Be nice. Come on. Everybody lock in place. Come on. Come on. Be nice. Hold on for a minute. We got a little fight going on here. You might be going off the side with me on this one. We got a little fight going on. Alright, let me see. I need get that. There we go. Tries to fight a little bit. We got it. Get you over here. There we go. We got it. Alright, where's the bolts at? Literally just pull the bolts to the side. I swear, every time I put these things on the table, it's like they got a mind of their own, like they're just trying to run off. Really? Oh, there you are, right here. Okay. Alright. This is much easier. The other one had some kind of spring mechanism system, and man, it was only two little pinpoint areas you had to lock in. It was a freaking headache. I'm trying to get it locked in correctly. Come on, let's be nice. Get in there. Get in there. Come on, I'm trying to build you. Are you kidding me? Really? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. Where are my tweezers? Unbelievable. It just fell right in this little groove over here. There we go. Man. The struggles of building PCs. It's not really a struggle, but you know. Sometimes parts have a mind of their own. They want to do what they want to do. Get in there. Come on. Play nice. We're building something here. All right. All right. Now I just got to lock each one of these in. Each one of these, we're just literally trying to roll off the table. I don't know why. Just trying to escape. You know, we must become one of the machine. I figured out a new way to mount the motherboard. And I do like these small micro ATX boards. Freaking amazing at how small they make motherboards now. This was much easier to install than the other one. I literally could have did this thing in a case if I wanted to. Alright, so that's in there. Now we just got to do is just tighten the sides down. So everything is nice and tight. You don't want to put too much pressure on it. Just enough. When it locks, it's done. There we go. Get us one over here. I tell you, if they made the console systems just easy to be able to get access to the motherboard, man, I gotta pull apart so much stuff just to get to that motherboard. And that's it. Voila! We are done, people. Liquid cooling system. Boom! Refrigeration unit. Done. Completed. Wow. Alright. Let's go over here. Kind of should have removed these first, right? What I'm thinking. We're good. We're good. There we go. You're better off, like I said, get a bare bone kit, learn your parts, and build one. And you'd be surprised how easy it is. But then the beautiful thing about it is, you know, I don't like to buy PCs because, again, I told you, they do you wrong on parts. Either they give you good parts, they give you bad parts. It's a mixture of both. And the only time you get all good parts is that you spend some real serious money. That's the only way. And they expect you not to be able to build. You know? So, you know how to build. You can choose the parts you want. There we go. Look at that. Very easy to do. See? All done. Very easy to do. That's it. That's all we had to do. Very simple. Now we got a refrigeration unit on here. We can run it like this guy over here, non-stop, all day long, and have no problems whatsoever. Now over here, this is where we have the M2 for the SATA drive right here. But if you want to upgrade it, I think that's support for right there for upgrade. I'm pretty sure, I hope it is. Because I know right there, that's for your graphic card right there. We're going to drop our RAM in right now. Get that done. And like I said, right now, we're just going to have to deal with the 8 terabytes. Oh, that'd be freaking amazing. 8 terabytes on a freaking RAM. You're like, what the freak? All right, let's see what's going on here. I need you to pull back. Okay, you are pulled back. Oh, my fault. I'm sitting there doing putting pressure on it. Snap my board. All right, lock this in place right here. Pretty soon you'll be doing this. I'm just saying, the reality is going to kick in when you realize that you're paying way too much. That's when the reality is going to kick in for you guys. That's when the reality kicked in for me. And I started going PC. You know. I remember VR wasn't even available on console. You know, it's all PC. You had to have PC to do VR. Now you can do VR on console now. But the problem you have is that they're taking old PC parts that usually cost us next to nothing to put into our machines, and they're charging a lot of money for it. And if you look up, take the time, look up your video card and the PlayStation Pro, you'll find out that that card is about 5 years old. So they just give me old parts. That's pretty much it. Some people right now don't like to hear that. They're in the denial stage. Well, denial stage, and sooner or later has to come up to reality. In reality, you got to accept it sooner or later. Can't ignore it. What made console an option that was more convenient than PC is that it was cheaper and it was more convenient to go in and play. You guys do just as much as updates we do. I know I got that system over there, PS4, constantly asking for updates all the time. And then the fact that the system does require massive updates because the updates take a massive chunk out of your hard drive. So right there, it tells you right there that you have to do massive updates all the time. Why else would an OS system require that much space? So with that being said, you know, sooner or later, you're going to figure it out and go, well, you know what? I see more and more of these my console exclusives popping up on PC, and there's not a lot of exclusives out there. What did I see? I saw that there's a game on the PS4 that's not available on PC, and that's one called Under the Wave, which I can't wait to set the screen up for that. And that's the reason I want to keep paying for my PlayStation subscription. I was going to cut it off, but now it's not going to happen because I'm going to keep paying for it because I want to keep being able to be online with that game. Now see, games like that, exclusive. That's the reason why I kept coming back. Mind you, I was building PCs for a long time, so I was building PCs before I started getting in screen paints. So, with that being said, you know what I mean, I could have just switched over to PC very easy and just stayed there. But I didn't. Xbox 360 and Halo and all the different games, Gears of War, that's what kept me coming back, because these are games I couldn't find on PC, so that's why I was playing on console and all those systems. On top of that, it was cheaper. You know what I mean? Much cheaper. Now, it's not cheaper anymore. It's expensive. Expensive to do console. And that's why I sat there and said that if you thought that the PlayStation, I told you that if they're going to add more parts to your system, they're going to charge you a lot of money for it, more money for it, and more used to you're used to paying for in console. So that PlayStation Pro is a huge wake-up call to the more powerful they make your system, the more money it's going to cost you. So what the 6 is going to cost, I think the 6 is going to tilt to I think it's going to tilt to $900 to $1,000. That's what I think. That's what I definitely think. That's what's going to happen. All right, so what we have in here, we don't need. This we definitely don't need. I'm definitely going to be adding in. I want to take this board and use it because the reason why, I want to figure out how to get into BIOS and override the security that goes on, security protocols that go on here. So basically, if you take out the 5-pin for the fans and you try to update anything in here to liquid cooling, you take that out, alert goes off. Take out any one of these areas, alerts go off left and right. So it doesn't allows it to run for a little bit, but after a while it shuts the board down. So what I want to do is I want to basically, it's a program issue. It's not a hardware issue, it's definitely a program issue. So what I have to do is basically put this on an open torture rack so I can basically get access to all the parts. Go in and put the part in, put a liquid cooling system, put a CPU on top of this. Don't need a powerful one, just need to basically get the board to kick, and that's it. And then go into BIOS and figure a way how to reprogram the board to make it think that the parts are still there, but they're not. So that way that secure, disable that security in BIOS altogether. Because that thing is a pain in the neck. Because again, I wouldn't have to go get a whole new motherboard if I didn't have to deal with the simple fact that BIOS wouldn't accept. The security protocol kept going off, and when the system would read, it would say, okay, you had this problem, this problem, this problem, this problem. And it's reading all the areas that I pulled out parts that need to run the liquid cooling system. So get around that, then this would be fantastic. Because that's a fantastic board. That's why it doesn't have an M2 on it, but you don't need an M2 because you can just buy the slot that allows you to connect it into to make your board to have the ability to have M2s on them. So we can get around that. We can get M2s on that board. And it has a 4 It has a four DIMM slot for memory, which is fantastic, and most boards have only two. Those boards are upgraded to 64. You know that? Yeah. The 64 are upgraded. So we're going to leave everything intact there. This is all we have to do is swap out from here over to here. All right. I hope you enjoyed. Next time around, we should have power. Where's the power supply system? Power, all this stuff should be mounted up, ready to go. And no, for those of you thinking it's going to look like that, no, we're going to do a whole mod on this, a whole complete mod. It's going to be power supply down here, motherboard here, liquid cooling up here. Down here, we're going to turn this with plexiglass. I'm going to make this an actual, like, real, like, refrigeration unit. Not real refrigeration, but you know, it's going to give it the kind of look like a refrigeration unit. And it's going to be sick when we get done with it. So, yeah, it's going to be really nice when we get done with it. It's going to look really cool. I can't wait to start setting that up so you can see all that. There's my hard drive up there. Oh, I got to order the case for that. And when we get done, it's going to be pretty cool. So I want to do something where I can build the case myself. For those you're asking me how you're going to turn it on and off, if you're thinking about that, we already ordered the kill switches. So you can buy separate kill switches. Oh man, they make the ones that you press and the lights right up around them. They have all kinds of cool mods they have for kill switches. So we got a pretty cool one that we press and it actually glows a high blue. So I got that for the kill switches. All right, gotta go. Thank you for your time and God bless.